Episode 20. That's when you know you're getting towards the end of the season, when you hit episode 20.
4 toots armed and ready, Captain. Fire!
Already blowing something up.
If we project a particle beam, we may be able to produce a disruptive nuclear effect within the core. Aye, sir.
Impact in 17 seconds.
I love just throw you in hooks.
Oh, yeah.
The target has been destroyed, Captain.
Remaining debris is of no threat to the planet, sir.
Well done, everyone.
Oh, what's that? A little glitter on the ship there?
Oh, boy.
Oh, this episode's about to be insane.
Instructions were clear.
They were not!
Oh, love this camera shot right here.
I sense a touch of hostility here, gentlemen.
Godmother Troy.
What would you like your father to promise, Alexander?
No yelling.
I do not yell.
Why not go back to your quarters and talk this thing over? Decide on which points each of you wants in the contract.
That's not going to work. We came here for a reason, Troy. Do it for us.
Klingons do not deal in contractual matters.
Our rules are written in blood.
Eventually, most children come to appreciate their parents.
I mean, that's a bit harsh. I think that Dorf appreciates his dad.
Yeah.
Riker to Counselor Troy. Your mother's just come aboard.
On the other hand...
Dinner, my dear, it's Mother! Oh, I've got such deliciously exciting news.
Mr. Hahn!
I'm getting married.
Again? Every time she shows up.
There. This 10-forward room should make a very nice wedding hall.
Yeah, they did it already.
I only asked who he is and where you met him. Those are not unusual questions.
You see, we haven't exactly met yet.
Oh my gosh, she's being catfished.
Don't you think it would be a good idea if you actually met the man you're going to marry?
Deanna, I love you, but you do make everything sound like an epitaph.
I love you, Luxwana. Please send me some Apple gift cards.
What contract?
A fair and balanced way to achieve a mutual sense of order.
Well, how ghastly for you. And you are doing this to your own child, Mr. Wolf?
Mother.
Mr. Wolf is crazy.
If you fail to perform your duty, what is the child supposed to do about it?
Mother, will you please?
I not perform my duty?
She's got a point.
If we stay on our present course, we should rendezvous with her intended in 31 hours.
I will not have that woman continuing to use this ship for her convenience.
It's been 5 years, bro. Let it go.
She thinks the honor of giving away the bride should fall on you.
Permission for an on-board wedding is granted, number one. Nothing will please me more than to give away Mrs. Troy.
Don't forget about me.
Don't forget about the plot.
Yeah, I'm still here.
The plot is seeping in. No. It's going to be season 1 vibes with that electrical current.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let's not go back there, guys.
Ah, my little warrior, and how are you this morning?
Look at that outfit.
We've got to share only the truth.
Why?
Well, for one thing, it's easier. When you tell the truth, you never have to remember later what you lied about.
I wanted to leave before my father got back.
Oh.
I hate him.
Damn.
I wish my mother were here.
Well,
same, bro.
Yeah.
She died.
You don't gotta hate him, though.
All he cares about are rules. I'm supposed to do everything right all the time. I don't know how.
I do know one marvelous thing we can do with rules.
I'm supposed to wait for Counselor Troy.
Exactly.
Break him.
Yeah.
I come for the mud baths. You're going to adore the mud baths. Computer.
It's me, you.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's cool.
it's been a little bit.
Oh, God. Take me the hell out of here. I popped that balloon.
I protect them. I'm a master of worlds, and they fly only as I wish.
Oh, Oh man, imagine your ears connecting like that from
Yeah.
built-in headphones.
Would you care to join us?
We'd love to.
No, thank you.
Yes.
No.
Why do you always say no when I say yes?
Oh, it's Rogue from the X-Men.
It's basically like if Cirque du Soleil was a planet.
They love contradiction. They thrive on challenge. They flourish in conflict.
All right, so the dust is going to get into the computer and something goes wrong. What's going to happen here? I guess these are all the guest actors.
We're just here for some fun in a mud bath.
Every moment requires a purpose.
No, it doesn't.
If you're gonna argue, you should remember the higher, the fewer.
What's happening?
Well, Alex, you might not remember this, but when you were younger, you had something called an imagination. I know you buried that for many years.
Isn't Alexander supposed to be with you?
He didn't show up for his appointment. I assumed he must still be here.
Computer.
Thank you.
Alexander Roshenko is on holodeck 2.
Is he there alone?
He is with Waxana Troy.
And a large group of guest actors.
Are we ready for the entertainment?
Yes.
Yes.
Bring on the entertainment.
Oh, he's not going to be let in. No, okay,
Yeah.
that easy.
I don't think he has a joyous soul.
Oh! That's what I said I would do.
And,
Yep.
and Alexander's just...
Yeah, let's get Alexander out of here. This is not appropriate.
Little one, Mr. Wolf, come join us.
Although Klingons don't, recognize childhood, so he's already a man to them.
I exposed you to all sorts of mixed messages when you were that age. You still turned out deadly dull.
Oh.
Wedding gown? Mother, stop. You're telling me you're not going to be naked at your own wedding?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Good callback.
There is no mystery, Deanna. Except about this
Oh, what?
Patrokian sausage. A tea. All I wanted was a cup of tea.
Oh, because of the plot thing.
She'll drink it.
Oh, these outfits. Is that lore?
Some kind of intermittent field pattern. Give me a hand with that, will you, Dana?
Are these outfits radiation safe?
Or is it just so they don't get their uniforms dirty or something?
No, there's no plasma leakage, just a little negative ion charging.
Oh. Are you sure?
Data, why didn't you say anything?
Perhaps if we lower the bodice. Raise the hemline then. What a constant joy you are.
Just marry Mr. Hahn.
Let's get it over with.
He's loyal.
Alexander! Oh, my little warrior. Come here.
That's cute that she calls him that, little warrior.
I was not expecting a relationship between these two.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wanted to say I'm sorry if I got you in any trouble.
I really wasn't in any trouble until I saw this dress.
Is the wig part of it?
What's it for?
I'm getting married.
Why?
You sure my daughter didn't send you? I'm alone, Alex. And when you do get older and can no longer pick and choose from whatever may come your way, then you do what we call compromise.
Wow.
That's a little harder after Gene passing.
We have traced the failure to a datanet interface which routes replicator selections to the correct subprocessors.
All hands aboard the ship!
Going to secondary systems. We've lost health control, sir.
Yeah!
Backup generators.
Coming online now.
How long before we regain attitude control?
We're almost there.
Patrick, turn around. Do you see how they're just standing there still? Look at Data. Look at Brent.
What caused it is a mystery.
Replicators and the stabilizers, two totally unrelated systems.
Yes, and we still don't know why the sensors didn't pick up the problems.
So the whole ship's gonna turn to goo?
Run a mass spectrometer analysis and find out what this stuff is.
Transporter room 1 to Captain Picard.
Who are you? God, what, Chief's been in, what, 2 episodes this season?
Yeah, I was also thinking the same thing about Guinan. She's barely really been here.
Oh, yeah.
Your compatibility profile doesn't do you justice.
You are even lovelier.
Wild earlobes.
Minister Camp here, Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Enterprise. Welcome aboard.
I thank you.
They don't touch people? Is that a thing?
Maybe, yeah.
Germaphobes? Or is their skin pure acid?
Computer, analyze the nitrium content of both the affected stabilizer and replicator.
Brent has just been so bored the last few episodes. He's like, can I do something?
Like, Jordy, I like you, but I'm sick of this shit.
Now that's badass.
Eat, son.
Is that like an evolved Batlith or an alternate?
What is that noise?
Yeah,
My laughing hour.
I like it, though. Laughing hour.
It is your dinner hour. Eat.
Bro spends an hour laughing.
I don't understand, Father. You're confusing me.
Understand later. Just eat.
Father, the higher, the fewer.
He's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Surely there'll be other occasions for you to spend time with the boy.
Compio. You and I are going to have the rest of our lives.
Minister, the woman should not be addressing you in the familiar.
The woman.
Mother, we have to talk.
Everyone's coming at her.
Oh,
We have a business to deal with here.
What's this guy's problem?
Leaving is simply not acceptable.
I'm having an anxiety attack here.
You're undermining every effort we're trying to make here.
Oh, don't be absurd. You poor dear. Don't they ever let you change those colorless outfits? Oh, Minister, darling, perhaps you and the jerko here can come with us.
Counselor Troy, have you no influence?
Ha!
Nor may a servant be present during a prenuptial consultation.
Well, sir, I'm afraid even the bride won't be present for this one.
Yeah, I don't blame her. You were all annoying.
Yeah, this is a fucking disaster.
First of all, this guy is not it. Get him out of there.
No, like, did you guys video call before you met? Because this is fucking terrible.
I'm getting something here.
Where's this?
There's a severe energy fluctuation in this access panel.
I think I found the plot, Data.
Jordy, I'm here to tell you right now. we don't care. we don't care. Oh, shit.
I was just juggling, and I happened to catch one in my mouth. Well, it tasted good, so I ate it. Before I knew it, I'd eaten up every one of my worlds.
Whose nightmare episode was this? Nightmare idea.
You know that man you're gonna marry? Mm-hmm. He would never come and take a mud bath, would he?
Oh, he might.
Get that fucking guy out of here. Why is his head? Oh, it looks like his head down was like near the kid. It's like, get that out of here.
Don't you dare be sorry.
Okay, now that's cool. You know I love the empty holodeck.
How long to the field?
At warp 9, 5 hours, 20 minutes, sir.
Picard to bridge. Set a course for the Polaris asteroid field, warp 9.
The walls start oozing slime. Oh, wait, they always do that.
Worf, have security evacuate all personnel from those decks.
Engineering the bridge.
Damn.
The rest of us may lose consciousness. If we do, it will be your job to execute the plan as discussed.
Aye, sir.
Wonder what the minister guy's thinking during all this.
I don't give a fuck what he's thinking.
What's going on this ship? I'm gonna pass out.
I just came here to get married. Oh, they made it.
Mr. Worf, coordinate your teams with Dr. Crush and Command LaForge. Assess damage and injury.
Aye, sir.
Well, how do you feel?
What if it just ended there? Like, we get no resolution of the other plot?
Our attention now turns to matters of a more festive nature.
Yeah, we just never saw these guys' perspective on any of that. Doesn't matter.
I was hoping that guy fucking died.
She leave him at the altar?
I hope so. Oh, damn, Troy, look at that hair.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
classic.
Ceremonial
At least
garb.
get to her own wedding on time.
Oh my God, is she naked?
Yep. Oh my God!
Infamous! Infamous! We must leave immediately!
We still have to learn how to live in the real world, Mother. All of us.
She's absolutely right, and only when necessary.
You're just supposed to sit here.
Well, Josh, the cost of living may be high, but the score is low. D+.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. For me, I gave it a C because it's cute. This is definitely one of those this season where I'm like, this is one of those where it's like, you know, if we were a normal reaction channel and that was the end of the video, okay. It's like, see you guys next time. You know, it's like, it was fine. I gave it a C. I did think it was cute, the relationship between Alexander and Loxana Troy, of all people. You know, kind of grandmother, grandson type relationship. Call him a little warrior. That's cute. Mr. Woof, like, you know, just stuff like that. My biggest compliment has to be to Majel Barrett and just how she has become a Loxana Troy. I mean, to remember the fact that she's the only cast member of TOS who is in this show, first of all, and has a brand new character from Nurse Chapel to Loxana, and I don't even remember her as Nurse Chapel at this point, really. I'd have to go back and watch those episodes of TOS she's in to really get that back in my mind because, you know, now I see her as a Loxana, and this is probably one of her better outings when it comes to her material. She wasn't grating or annoying like sometimes, and I like Loxana, but sometimes she can get that way. Here it was great. For me, what obviously brings it down is the other stuff, the B-plot stuff that's, you know, pointless, and the episode's decision to, yet again, completely shelve the more interesting character stuff to give us a climax that I don't care about. And some of that holodeck stuff was just too out there and weird and kind of uncomfortable for me.
The holodeck stuff is definitely too much nightmare fuel and cringe and like, oh, what are we doing here? But I totally agree with you on Majel Barrett becoming Loxana Troy. Like, I don't even think about her as Nurse Chapel anymore. Like, she has fully like embraced and figured out this character. And I agree with you. Early on, it was pretty cringy and bad. But after episodes like Half a Life and even a little bit of her performance in the Ferengi one that she was with, like, she's got this nailed down. And like, she found that perfect balance of, you know, goofy and all that, and then when it needs, you know, to hit the hammer and the nail and hit that emotional scene, especially after the passing of Jean when she was talking about being alone, I'm like, that hit me pretty bit. So my plus in the D is all Majel Barrett and Worf. You know, that's it. Everything else, that B plot that didn't even like come full circle with anything. It was just we were just sitting as flat as a board, just watching that final scene where everyone gasping for air. We're just like, all right, this is the part where Data figures it out.
I mean, can you think of another B plot or another ship's gonna blow up plot in an episode that we cared less about? Like, maybe there was the one.
This is almost a pure remake of that season 1 episode with the lightning that came in and was traveling through the ship. It was the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
instead of
possessed people, but yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, lightning going through the ship instead of it's this fairy dust. It's God. It was like they jumped back to season 1. That writer must have not seen an episode of the show before, so in his mind he's like, "Oh, this is a great idea," not knowing it's been done like 3 times.
Oh, okay. No, this was the same writer from Half a Life.
Really?
Yeah. So it says Half a Life. He was story by and teleplay by, and then in this one he wrote this one, and that's why I brought it up because I was like, the writer obviously knows the character because like the character writing in here was very good. It was just the B plot stuff that was like, just so run of the mill, and like I guess I like the oozing effect was interesting, but beyond that, I just did not care at all.
Do you think some upper executives said, "Hey, we need something for the sci-fi here"?
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
And there's not stakes here. We need to like pivot away from the Alexander Troy to do some type of like stakes. They all pass out. I guess it is cool that like again it shows the trust in Data. Picard has like we're all gonna pass out. You got to do this, and then he does it successfully. And he's like nice job when he wakes up. But again,
also, who else is he going to trust? He's the only one who's going to live.
He has no choice. Yeah,
he has no choice but to trust him in that sense.
Yeah, it's still neat though to see clutch Data, but it almost doesn't even fit with this story or make sense because again, like I mentioned in the reaction, okay. This like uptight minister guy and his annoying assistant, what did they think while this was going on? What did Loaxana think while this is going on? Or Alexander? I keep thinking with Alexander in these episodes when like the drama's going on, Worf's on the bridge, and passes out. What's Alexander? Is he like thinking he's about to die and passing out? Maybe I got it wrong and it was only the bridge that was experiencing this, but that's not the way it made it seem.
Like life support was failing in all these decks, so it makes me feel that all these other places were going through the same thing.
But the episode's like, don't worry about that, basically. So it just doesn't show any of it. It's just very odd and juxtaposed. You didn't need it. And I know we say that all the time, but like here, truly, you didn't need this plot.
No. And it's not like it's a crazy concept to think, what if there isn't a plot where this happens? It's been done before.
They do it all the time, yeah.
Many times. Like, I don't know who upstairs at wherever had to go, you know what we need? Yeah, I don't know. But I will say I love Graham and Luxwana. That is amazing. It's great. And what an anxiety attack that whole scene was when they're all in the same room and they're all, arguing their points or whatever, what Luxwana needs to do. It's like I was having an aneurysm watching that. But other than that, Grandma Luxwana is great. Her being naked in front of the kid, I don't know. But
I do like the payoff of we get introduced to a Betazoid wedding, everyone's naked, all the way back in season 1.
Yeah.
And when Troy back in season 1 in Haven was supposed to have a wedding, there was a whole argument about being naked. And like, we're going to be half the people are going to be naked. We actually get the payoff here of her walking in naked. That's a nice just like show continuity payoff thing. That's a reward for the fans that have watched it the whole time. Mm-hmm. So I do like that. Yes, the whole thing with Alexander, is just creepy. And like with the random dancer, like it was just it was all just weird.
Yeah.
But also cute scenes, Alexander and Worf, like the dinner scene with them and just them arguing with each other and stuff, and this whole contract, Troy trying to be the mediator. I love her stepping up in her godmother role there. So yeah, it was just kind of like more of like a family sitcom type plot, which is fine once in a while. It's I gave it a C, contract filler, with some nice moments. I just wish we had less. I was pretty close to giving it a D as well, because I just wish we had less of the who cares about this other stuff. You want to see if the patrons care about that stuff? All right, well, they also gave it a C tier, 45% C, 18% B, 5% A, 2% S, so there are a couple people who love it, but 23% D. That might be the highest ever, closest to a D tier we've ever gotten, 7% E. So there's some haters as well. I'll read this one from Andy Frankham Allen. The higher, the fewer. I love this episode unashamedly. The spark between Alexander and Loaxana is pure joy. I definitely don't deny that, and so that's probably one that gave it an A or an S. So yeah, definitely has some. I wish that was like the main and only focus of the episode, and we could have got more of that. But even then, I don't know if I would ever put this in like an A or S unless they really were able to move me with it.
Brian Dunleavy says, literally the only thing stopping this from being E tier is Worf in the mud bath.
Great last shot. And I told you after the reaction, but that's what really bumped it up to where, like, okay, I'll give it the C, because that was a great wraparound ending of all of them in the mud bath. The payoff to the mud bath introduction earlier. Yeah, that was a great ending. Similar, Chris Mickelson says, only good thing in this one is body-painted ass.
All right, this one's from BN13. Luxwana's character arc continues. In Menage a Troy, she told us that she needed a man to be happy. In Half a Life, she thought she'd found that man in Timothy. Now where fear and desperation are making her compromise her values and settle for anyone. I also like this episode's theme of staying true to yourself in a world that's constantly trying to control you.
That's good. That's good.
That's a good point. Yeah, Luxwana continues to grow, and I think at the end there, she just accepts who she is, and she doesn't need someone.
So this is interesting. This will be a first time ever for the Patron Takes. We're going to do a double take here, because Raphael said, the lower, the shittier, D for Dorf. But then they came back and left another take. I made a harsh comment earlier in this thread about the episode. Upon a rewatch, as I fast-forwarded through it, I came to realize that there are a lot of genuine emotions exhibited by Majel Barrett. When you take into account that Jean had just died, she probably felt lost and alone, and channeled those feelings into her performance. Your Honors, I'd like to change my rating from D to C. Nice.
It is acceptable.
Wait, you changed your opinion? That's not allowed.
That's not how it works,
Yeah.
especially on the internet.
No, but I appreciate that. That's nice. Also, I love the lower the shittier. The higher the fewer thing, I was just like, no, this isn't. Fetch is not going to happen, Dorf. You know, that's how I felt.
Sixer says S for super shitty. The only good thing about this episode is the new door effect on the holodeck. Other than that, I can spend the rest of my life not watching this again. Yeah, that was a little different than the usual holodeck, because usually it shows the door, then it opens. But here, it just opens straight from the fake reality.
Through the stars, the call is clear. Season 5, we persevere. Josh and Alex chart the skies, warping forward as chaos flies. Riker's grin, a battle cry. Crusher's brilliance lights the sky. Data's mind, a beacon bright. TNG builds a metal spike. Shields up high, we're breaking through. Phases charged, our aim is true. Floodlight twist, the fire ignites. Boldly onward into the night. Warp factor, chaos engine scream. A voyage built on starlit dream. The fire and flame, the cosmos bends. The Enterprise flies, the journey ascends. Warp factor, chaos hearts collide. With every laugh, the stars align. Boldly they go, no end in sight. Season 5 takes flight. Canthys fall to scorching critique. Virtue speeches reach their peak. Holodeck worlds in turmoil turn. Lessons taught and bridges burned. Finder's gift, a master's hand. The God's command, the voice that stands. Through the madness, one truth remains. TNG courses through our veins. Warping fast, the time is near. Stories clashes, chaos steers. Engines roar, the stars ignite. Boundless journeys, endless fight. Warp factor, chaos engine scream. A voyage built on starlit dreams. The fire and flame, the cosmos bends. The Enterprise flies, the journey ascends. Warp factor, chaos hearts collide. With every laugh, the stars align. Boldly they go, no end in sight. Season 5 takes flight. Warp factor, chaos engine scream. A voyage built on starlit dreams.